Hello everyone, LRon here with part 19 of my NGN Dark Souls run. So we are now making our way over to Firelink Shrine, and we're going to find out from King Seeker Frampt about how we are allegedly the chosen undead. But I'm pretty sure he tells that to anyone who rings that stupid bell of awakening and wakes him up. So I've got this little running conspiracy theory that the Lord Gwyn we kill is not actually Lord Gwyn. I believe that Frampt and Gwendolyn have been playing all these undeads like a fiddle. That the real Gwyn has been, dead for forever. And basically every, 50 years or so, some random undead comes and wakes up Frampt, and he tells them they're special automatically. And so basically they just keep cycling out who gets to pretend to be Gwyn. So basically, if you do Link the Flames, and basically let yourself get burned up, you'll end up being whoever the next person fights. So we fought whoever killed the Gwyn successor previously, and someone will kill us once we get weak. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. And then, of course, Frampt's evil twin. His deal is he doesn't like this cycle. This cycle's pointless. So he wants you to break the cycle by not linking the fires and basically killing the Gwyn successor and leaving that void empty, such that darkness reigns supreme and blah blah blah. So we're going to do some upgrades here, and then we're going to make our way into Sans Fortress. Stocking up on some arrows as well. Might as well pick up those various goodies. We don't actually need them in Sans Fortress, given the fact that there is no bonfire in Sans Fortress. But I guess I've had the surplus souls and decided to just get it done. So here we are, Sans Fortress. This is home of the lizard people. So we're going to kind of lure them over here and then step on this trap. And that's going to make it so that we only have to fight one of these guys instead of two. And later on when we come back through this gate again, the trap had not reset, so we did have to fight two of them, and that did not end up looking all that pretty. So using that trap to your advantage is certainly a very, very good thing. So Sans Fortress is kind of an interesting place. It's got pendulums flying around and lots of deep drops. If you've got enough hit points, you can actually survive the drop down there. That's not an infinite fall. There's kind of just some weird difficult terrain blue goop on the ground, and a whole bunch of those giant statue things that's kind of like next to Andre. I believe they're called titanite demons or something along those lines. And it gets annoying because some of them, if you don't play your cards right, will end up being like 2 poles, and that's just not fun at all. And none of the stuff we use actually needs demon titanite, so not much use for us going down there. In NGN terms. In case you haven't noticed, I'm pretty much bypassing most of the content in the game, because I only need a specific few things to actually win. And so exploring every nook and cranny is really well beyond the scope of a NGN approach, given the fact that some areas are just tougher than others, and then also, just the more you explore, the more unnecessary risks you tack on. And so I'm generally trying to go minimalistic. There's kind of exceptions here and there, like that stupid egg thing that I did, but I've already explained not to do that egg stuff. That was just a petty amusement sidetrack. But I guess the moral of the story is I'm not doing every nook and cranny because, it's beyond the scope of trying to just get you to win. And so, actually, in the catacombs we'll be employing shortcuts out the wazoo, and cheese out the wazoo. That's going to certainly be fun. I'm going to enjoy that. I might need to go back on another character and double check which drop points are actually indeed safe, because there's a lot of things that look like they should potentially be good, but maybe not quite. And knowing where and how is kind of key to all that. But in any case, I'll get to that when I get to that, I guess. I'll be saving the catacombs for later, because after the catacombs is Tomb of the Giants, or something along those lines. Wherever Nito ends up living. And that just isn't all that fun. And A, we're not allowed to do it right now because we don't have a Lord Vessel yet, and B, that place is like pitch black and not fun at all. So I definitely want to get that sunlight maggot first. And so, anyways, we're gonna wait for this ball to drop, because these balls are really painful. And then we got ourselves another trap here, and it's got a point behind us, so we need to basically press the button and turn around. And I've tried. It's extremely difficult to hit this guy with that trap, because it's tough to get into aggro early enough to make it work. So we'll just have to fight him conventionally, but that's fine. These guys might have high poise, but as long as we're patient and don't have other things attacking us, we can certainly play their games. And so I ran into a boulder there. You probably don't want to do that. So now I gotta wait for the next one. As technically speaking, coming down here is not necessary. I decided to do it because it's going to give us the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring, which will make it so that when we farm titanite chunks, we'll have an easier time. And that's kind of a big deal, because I think we absolutely have to farm the titanite chunks. So increasing our chances of getting the titanite chunks is kind of an important deal. And also, those guys that drop the chunks have chances of dropping slabs, but it's like 1 in 4,000 or something. And there's not enough slabs in a given playthrough to go all around. There's like 3 that you can get from guaranteed spots. And one of them involves you going into the DLC. That's it for this video. I will see you next video. Good luck, have fun.